appear to have someone following me. It's okay, it's Chad. I have a Chad along for a ride. Everyone should have a Chad. Chad is a pal of mine. For a long time I called him my guru, because on more than one occasion I would call Chad up and say, Chad, help, how to fix this, Chad? And in the end I just bought myself a decent bike and stopped calling him for help, and now we just go on the occasional ride together. So where are we going? Well, we were going to go to Norfolk, but the day is looking slightly but despite the weather looking slightly poo, we're still going. Just coming into Wethersfield now. We're going to turn off and go towards Finchinfield, which if anybody's ever watched any of my videos before, I do go through Finchinfield quite a bit, sometimes on my way home from work and sometimes just for the hell of it. It's very cottagey round here. You wonder if there's any cottage industries. I'm sure there probably is. Anyhow, Finchinfield has been voted on more than one occasion the most picturesque, or picturesque if you will, village in the UK. Very, very gorgeous. Let's have a bit of a facelift. Yeah. Normally it's full of bikes, motorbikes that is. We're going to go off this way. Oops. Last time I came through here, there was a cottage down on the right hand side, and it was just having a new hairdo. One on the left having a hairdo as well. Ah, he's got ducks on the roof now. One on the right. I have to say, I absolutely love riding with Chad. He leaves me so much room just to slow down and speed up. It makes it an awful lot more relaxing for me, and I'm sure it makes it an awful lot more relaxing for him. If he was to ride up my chuff, I don't always brake, is the thing. So he doesn't know when I'm slowing down or how much I'm going to slow down. So yes, he is an absolute pleasure to ride with. I can't say that he would find riding with me an absolute pleasure, but you know, I find riding it with him a pleasure. Steeple Bumpstead. The ancient Moot Hall directly ahead of us. Try and keep the camera fixed on it as I go past. Very nice too. Extraordinarily lucky to live in the area of the UK that I live in. I live in a town, and it doesn't really take that long for me to get out into beautiful little villages like this. Lovely part of the world. There's a little airfield not far. It's probably about the same amount of distance, but it's all back roads, and they sell coffee and cake.
Okay.
Do that?
Yeah, I'm easy.
Okay.
Know where it is?
Yeah. So I came out to this little airfield the other week with Sally, and their little cafe, I have to say, was awesome. The coffee was nice, the food was lovely, so I thought, instead of going to somewhere I normally would go when I work, let's go to somewhere I wouldn't normally go to. But I've been there once. The roads and that neck of the woods are quite nice. That's Bottisham Village, clearly not Bottisham Airfield. What we want is Bottisham Airfield. Should be able to see flags. I think that's it in there. Yep, that's the Badger. Looks like there's cars there. Beep, hard on the brakes. Ooh, it doesn't look like there's much in the way of lighting on though. Ah, it's closed. No. What a shame. It's bloody closed. Bloody typical. I brought Chad to a cafe that was shut, but they very, very nicely let us in and they gave us a cup of coffee. So officially the cafe and the shop and the museum and everything is open on a Sunday and a Wednesday, and I can definitely vouch for the museum and the food. Some fantastic volunteers, very, very friendly. Let's go that way. Saw it. What the hell? Right. How bloody pleasant was that? The guy who met us at the gate obviously went down the official line and said, no, sorry guys, closed today. So all the ladies that you may have seen in there, they were training their dogs. And yeah, officially they were shut. So the ladies were training, and the guy said, no, do you know what, if you want to come in and have a cup of coffee, you're welcome to come in. So yet again he told us a little bit of history of the place, and rather nice it was too. See, I haven't been talking to myself. It really is a Chad. Here he is. That does sound nice, that bike. So I'm going to nip up through Newmarket. And if this is the roundabout, I think it is, there's a beautiful sculpture of a horse in the middle of the roundabout. There you go. I think it's a stud groom or something like that leading the horse. The horse is rearing up, going, I don't want to be here, or something like that nature. It's a lovely sculpture. This really is like a busman's holiday for me, because it is literally where I have my lunch break pretty much every single day. Just off of the 1065 Barton Mills roundabout. This is Walkers Cafe on the outskirts of Thetford Forest. Chad fancied something a little bit more substantial than a piece of chocolate cake and a coffee. The man clearly cannot survive on chocolate cake alone.
I just had a very, very fun moment.
Right.
Looking at our number plate.
Looking at mine?
Well, you see, you're a bit of a weirdo.
What, me?
Yeah.
I purposely got it because you had a CRF.
Right? And I've got weird.
Brilliant. Chad is fed. He's a happy Chad. You're no longer hungry.
No, you've got a happy belly.
Whoa, love it. Right. Whoa. Right. Well, it hasn't stopped raining, and it just hasn't stopped raining. Chad is obviously fully waterproof, and I'm not, but hey ho. A fella stopped and had lunch with us. Nice fella. Doing some sort of enduro kind of trails around the forest. I'm glad I polished my fairing this morning. I took my bike apart. I was going to give it a proper Murty clean, and then Chad rang up and said, "Hey Mert, fancy going for a spin tomorrow?" Yeah. So I got clearance from the gorgeous girl, aka Sally Kins, and I thought, front end of my bike is in a few pieces. Better go and put it back together again. So 6:30 this morning, I was in a state of undress in the garage, putting the screen back on, but I did clean it, polish it, and oh, it's only water. So cheers, bud.
Speak to you soon.